All right, guys, I'm going to show y'all how to set the timing on this Clinton engine without timing marks. I'll just start reading with this. After you get your governor installed, if you take it out and you got it installed, don't have it installed yet, you just install it, get it in, and let's see here. After cam axle has been replaced, the valve should be set for the tappet to stem clearance, meaning that you need to check your gap, your air gap between your tappets to your valve stems. Grind it if necessary, so it will have the right clearance on it. You go ahead and get that done, install your valve springs, get all that set in right. Then let's see here, valve should have been refaced and seats reworked on your valves. Check out stem to guide ethic. Okay, refer to the valve section of the valve service after the tappets to stem clearance has been set. Install the crankshaft with a loader, using care with the oil seal so as to not damage the seal prior to the engine crankshaft to the camshaft. Prior to engaging the crankshaft to the camshaft, rotate the camshaft until it is in locked position. See figure 55. All right, here's figure 55. And if you can see, okay, our tappets are under load because of the spring is holding them in position tight. And as you can see right here, your cam lobe right here is touching on this side, and then the cam lobe on the other side is touching, and it is in a locked position. So let's see here. Many of the horizontal and vertical cast iron engines do not have timing marks. After the valves are in place, clearance is set, and the camshaft lobes are up towards the tappets. The exhaust valve would just be closing. The intake valve just opening, which is the locked position. Okay, let's go over here and I'll show you. Turn this sideways right here. Let's see here, let me see if I can find my flashlight for y'all. Okay, so we have it as such, okay? And I'll let you see what, we can do this without the camera, without the flashlight. Okay, when I move the the cam, you see how it's in a locked position? See that, where it won't go? We can turn it and it will lift. It'll push your lifters up, but it's in a locked position. If you do not have your valve springs on yet, the manual says that you can just put it on a flat surface like this. I have my valve springs in already, so it's holding them in position, holding them tight. But it says you can put it on a flat surface like this, so you can be in the locked position. Let me go ahead and spin this around. Okay, now I spun it around. You see that's not locked? Okay. So that's not where we need to be. So let me, there, okay. All right, got it spun back around, and it is in a locked position. Okay, once you have that in the locked position, it says to install your crank. I got a new oil seal in there already. I'm just going to show you this right now. It says install your crank with the crank pin dead center of your cylinder, right there. So it's going to go like this, like so, and it's going to want to be dead center, and that will get you close to top dead center, if not top dead center. So we'll put this on here. Let me get y'all on the stand real quick so I can oil this up. All right, let me get me some oil. I'll squirt that in this hole. Okay. All right, now let's get this worked in. All right, and I'm gonna want that as close to, I can't get y'all directly. I want to get the crank pin close to dead center as possible, like so, okay? And then I'm gonna work it into the gear. And you'll have to finagle it a little bit until it slides in. But once it slides in, let's see. Okay. That doesn't look exactly, well, yeah, that's pretty close. It could be probably right there, maybe. That looks pretty close to me. So right now we have it pretty close to top dead center. I'm probably gonna try to pull that out and get it aligned a little bit better, okay? I'll be right back. All right, I've worked with it a little bit, and we're pretty much top dead center, as you can see, or that camera's making it look like it's off, but it's not. See, our crank pin's in the center of the cylinder. All right, and we have a load on both exhaust and intake. So that is top dead center, and that's how you set your timing on these Clinton engines without timing marks. See if I can get y'all back down in here. You can see the tappets are still locked in place. I hope that helps y'all out.